So underway. Norway starting off proceedings here tonight. Stood firm thereafter against Josh King, but then made a present of it for him. Nothing on this tonight from Norway's point to our viewers in England and Scotland in this Norway selection, as has been the norm in the last couple of decades.
It was great to see the fans pushing those players on.
A little bit lax by Evra. Norway tried to float it into that space behind the two further friendlies to play against Paraguay and Jamaica. Off the top of Giroud's head. Matuidi did well to swing it back in there, and the deflection takes it just past the up. Not sure Hangeland wanted it there.
But didn't they both left, and Pogba's gone on to do great things at Juventus, and Josh is just starting his career out at Blackburn. But interesting to see how young players develop.
Well one back by Resumen. It's Pogba now. Valbuena. They have the look here. Matuidi. Nice weight on that. Evra did it so well. Helped on its way by Högli. He watched it very.
Not sure he'll want to play in the championship. So, but technically, probably the best Norwegian player at the current moment. When you think back, they had such a with Alexander Tetsu.
A gift made by Hangeland. Valbuena for France. Matuidi.
Decent Zabaleta and Kolarov. Probably one of the weaker parts of Pat's game is that.
Valbuena, such a good crosser. Oh yes, superbly turned home. It's been coming from the off tonight, and Paul Pogba caps what has been an excellent start for France here. Box. He set it up for this man, and you can't stop him when he's running hard. Oh! Penalised for the second one on Dali. Following the collapse in South Africa 4 years ago. More recently, post-Euro 2012, Sami Nasri suspended for 3 games. Ali Nusi to take it for Norway.
To get their hands up, they have a massive advantage able to go get the ball, so I think referees let him off a hook, and he might have been a little bit there as well.
Trying to test Ruffier here. I'm not sure Ruffier saw it till quite late. Dali again. Ruffier left it to Koscielny to deal with. It is a bit long, in your case obviously, but no PhDs.
How do you get a PhD in football? I wonder who gives them out. I didn't know there was a University of Football or a doctorate.
More recently a Blackburn Rovers. Johansson's header. Games before the turn of the year, competitive games are Malta and Azerbaijan. That's well hit. Ruffier got down well from Valbuena. Always finds a little pocket of room to get his head up and play that kind of telling pass, and generally it leads to danger. In particular, and Pogba, they're so good at protecting what's behind them. Le Voici, there's the example. Ruffier gets a good claim on that one. Högli, firm right hand by Ruffier. Daly, poised out by Kabay. Well, France were opened at that time, and it was the best piece of work from Ruffier of the half.
Well, Josh King should never be in a place where he's in.
Easy for Giroud. He's shaped much on it. Sissoko did that well. Fast forward to Valbuena quickly. He picked out Giroud. Still Olivier Giroud. Yes! With an absolute minimum of fuss. A very confident strike. Well, that comes after the season he's had, perhaps. Valbuena again. Shrugged off it by King. Might get a bit harder for him in Norway yet. It might be 3 here. Koscielny was following his clubmate in.
Well, again,
to the Champions League qualifier. Denied by Lille. Valbuena. Well, they made a mess of this between them, the centre-backs, and before Norway was set, Dean. Valbuena again. Valbuena. Kabay, Crown will get 9 to shoot together. Johansson can drive it forward from midfield. Bratton couldn't pick up the pieces then. Forward it was King. Daly. Nothing doing for Giroud. That was nice from him too. Flag went up eventually.
Centre back, as I said, I like the way he defends. He's always on the front foot, he's aggressive.
Here's Remy. No stopping him, surely. Oh, as easy as that. What a telling contribution from the bench that is. 3-0 France. Loic Remy. Not quite Valbuena like that. In this one, it is the final farewell in Paris. Not France's last warm-up game. There are 2 more. But they are doing what they hope to do tonight. And let's remember, Ruffier.
Again, Norway separate.
Where are the clever footballers? We're not seeing any.
I think we're not seeing the ones that you're trying to see this Norway team play football, but I think before they were very difficult to beat with goal scorers up top. They'd be far better suited to a lot of the season. I thought, at times they preferred Verratti in there with. Again, great first touch. I mean, for a young player, if your first touch can be good, you can get yourself.
Better looking ball in. And Sissoko watched it